Okay, good morning and welcome to Iyun HaMishna. Today we're analyzing Terumos Paraches, Mishnah Gimel. Here, there's two cases over here. One case is you're eating a cluster of grapes and you go from your front yard to the backyard. So the backyard is koveil a meiser, makes chayav and shmuz meiser. You can't snack from it anymore. So it's machlokas. Relezer says that okay, all you have to do, you start eating from the grapes already, and just go back to your front yard and finish it there. Yeshua says no. Once you go into the backyard, you're stuck. You can't snack from it at all, even if you bring it back wherever you want. And the second case, Shabbos, you start eating a cluster of grapes, and then Shkia comes, the bell, the horn sounds, and Shabbos is here. You didn't know, right? You were too busy playing softball with your friends, and Shabbos came in. Yeshua says no problem. Yigmor, not the Mepharshim say Yigmor on Motzei Shabbos. Right? Well, says lo yigmar. You can't finish even Motzei Shabbos. We pass on Rishua in both cases. What's the difference in the first case and the second case? So the answer is like this. In the first case, when you go into your chutzner, that makes it makes it into tevel. It makes what you're eating into tevel, and your chayav and shumos and ma'asos at that point. Right? Beforehand, it wasn't completely tevel. You could snack from it. You couldn't have a permanent meal. By Shabbos, it's not the pshat that when Shabbos comes in, it makes it chayav and shumos and ma'asos. The Gemara says Shabbos kovas l'maiser. It just means when I eat a cluster of grapes, even though people snack from grapes, I don't eat it as a meal. On Shabbos, your snacking becomes achilas keva. When you have a neshama yisera, so Rashi in many places it says in neshama yisera, you eat more on Shabbos, right? There's no calories on Shabbos. You eat more on Shabbos. So even when I'm snacking on grapes, Shabbos is going to cause you to eat a lot of grapes. You'd have to eat a lot of grapes. So it's never going to be a snack anymore. It's going to be a meal, right? You start snacking on something on Shabbos. People eat that. I see sometimes. I remember when I was in yeshiva in my yeshiva in Israel here. People would come down after their nap on Shabbos afternoon, and they would have tons of this cake lined up. People would sit there literally. I would also do this. People would sit there half an hour just eating cake. Maybe that's exaggeration, but like 15, 20 minutes just eating. And watermelon. I have to say the cake. I'm not going to say which she was. It was absolutely, the cake was not good at all. I don't know what happened. Every single cake they had didn't taste good. I don't know how it's possible. But people were still eating it. They were eating it nonetheless. Because that's what happens on Shabbos. You find yourself. This happened to me Shabbos afternoon also. After I woke up from a nap. Like I took these Burman cookies. I don't know, these not good cookies, like low quality Israeli cookies. And I kept on eating them. I'm like, these aren't even good. Why am I eating them? But you Shabbos, you keep on eating. So the idea is on Shabbos that it's not the reason Shabbos you can't. It's kovas l'maiser is that there's no such thing as a snack on Shabbos. Everything's a meal, and before it becomes chayav and shmuz maiser, you're not allowed to have a meal. You're allowed to have a snack, not a meal. When Shabbos is over. Your neshama yisera goes via the nafash. So therefore, it turns back into eating a snack. It's not the pshat that Shabbos is mechayiv you to make it tevel. Shabbos doesn't make it tevel. Shabbos just makes it achilas cut. Takes it achilas arai. It makes it a achilas cut. When Shabbos is over, it goes back to being a snack. It never was mechayiv and shmuz maisos. When you go into your chutzner, you bring it into your rishus. That's chayav and shmuz maisos. You can't take that away anymore. And therefore, rishus is even in the middle of eating a cluster of grapes. You can't eat anymore. You have to take shmuz maisos, and you can't snack from it anymore. That would be the explanation. I think it's the truth. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.